Building a beautiful website with Elementor is one thing, but helping visitors find what they're looking for, that's where most websites struggle. In this video, I'll show you how to add a customizable FAQ widget to your Elementor site in just a few minutes, so your visitors get instant answers without leaving the page. To do this, we'll be using WPChat, a powerful WordPress plugin that connects directly with popular messaging apps like WhatsApp. It also lets you display interactive FAQ widgets right on your Elementor pages, helping visitors get answers they need instantly. You can start by visiting WPChat.com. After purchasing and downloading WPChat, head to your WordPress dashboard. Now on our dashboard, on the left-hand side, we can hover over plugins and click Add Plugin. At the top, click Upload Plugin, upload the zip file for WPChat, and click Install Now. Once installed, you can activate the plugin. And there we go, WPChat has now been installed and activated. To get started, just click on Setup, and for the first step, we can enter our WhatsApp phone number. As I mentioned earlier, WPChat allows your site visitors to chat with you using platforms they already use, such as WhatsApp. So we can type in our WhatsApp number here. Don't worry, we can type in our phone number here, but remove the chat option later. After typing in your phone number, click Next. For the second step, we can choose a theme for a chat assistant. This is the window that will pop up with your FAQs. We can choose from options like the basic, which you can see here. Alternatively, you can open this up and go with the night theme or even the pastel. You can select the one you like the most and click Next. On step number 2, we can choose where we want WPChat to be displayed on our Elementor site. You can choose to display it on all pages or only on specific ones. If you go with all pages, you can add exclusions such as pages, categories, tags, and custom post types. To add a page, just click on this button here and start typing the page name. For example, we can type in our contact page and select it like this. Now, WPChat will be displayed on all areas of our Elementor site, apart from the contact page. And if you remove the exclusion, just click on the X icon here. Inversely, if you only want to display it on certain areas of your site, go with the second option here, which is Display only on specific pages. Once selected, we can also add inclusions. Let's say you only wanted to display WPChat on your Elementor homepage. Beside pages, we can click on Add Page and type in our homepage, like this. So now WPChat will only be displayed on our homepage. For this tutorial, I'm going to leave it on display on all pages, and down at the bottom I can click on Next. For the final step of setting up WPChat, we'll have to activate our license key. You can find it inside your WPChat account. You can copy it, paste it here like this, and click Activate. And there we go, WPChat is now live on our site, and we can click on this button here to check out a preview. This is what it currently looks like on our Elementor site. At the top, it says How can we help you, followed by a button to send a message, and then we have our frequently asked questions underneath. On the bottom right corner, you'll see this button here. This is the button that will appear on all of your Elementor pages. Once clicked, this chat window will open, allowing your site visitors to connect with you on WhatsApp or check out your frequently asked questions. But now, let's go and add our frequently asked questions to this chat assistant. Let's close the preview, and the menu we're looking for is this one here, Frequent Questions. Let's click on that. To get started with our first question, click Add Question right here. Inside this menu, we can add our question at the top, our answer underneath, and even add images along with the response. For this tutorial, let's pretend our Elementor website is for a digital marketing agency, wanting to help potential clients understand their services before booking a call. So a common question could be, what services do you offer? Underneath that, we can type in our answer, and if we'd like to add an image, we can do that here as well. For this case, we could include something like a price sheet or a list of services. Once we're happy with our question and response, we can click on Save Changes. And we have our first question here. Let me fast forward and add a few more questions here for our FAQs. So I've now gone ahead and added 7 questions to our FAQs. You can see 5 here on the first page, and we can see the remaining ones on the second one here. Now that our questions are ready, it's time for the moment of truth. We can click on Preview, and now we see a preview of our chat assistant. But you might notice something different down here. We have our frequently asked questions. We can see the first 5 displayed on the main page inside the chat assistant, and if a site visitor clicks on one, such as this one here, the first one we added, WPChat instantly responds with the answer that we added to this question. So you can see how this works. Now imagine you're a potential customer visiting this website, and you're wondering what services the business offers. Using WPChat, they can select this question and immediately get the response they're looking for. This can help them build trust with your brand and give them confidence to work with you. Alright, if we head back, we can do the same thing with another question too. For example, this one here. Can I request a custom design for my website? If I click on that, you guessed it, we have an answer pop up straight away. And that's how our instant FAQs work. Before we go try it on our live site, let's go and customize the chat assistant to match our branding. Let's head back into WPChat. On the left-hand side, we can click on Customizer. This is the WPChat chat assistant editor. On the left-hand side, we can see all the different elements we can edit inside the chat assistant. Starting with theme, this is the theme that we first chose when setting up WPChat. We went with the pastel, but if you change your mind, you can open this up and try out the night theme or even the basic one. For now, let's continue with the pastel. And if we head back, we can go into Color Palette to customize the colors inside our chat assistant. You can click on the button beside Accent to slide through and select a hue that you like. Our current website is green, so we can go with something like this. But if you're looking for inspiration, you can try one of the presets below, such as the default, Mystic Bloom, WhatsApp, WhatsApp Dark, or even the minimal one. For now, let's continue with the WhatsApp Dark preset and click Save on the top right corner. Next, if you'd like to, we can customize the header at the top of the chat assistant. Click on the header menu, and we can edit that here. And because we're customizing the chat assistant for a digital marketing agency, we can edit the heading accordingly. Let's build your next project together. You can type in anything you want to match your brand personality. If you make any changes, just make sure to click Save. Next, we can go modify the icon. This is the button that will appear on your Elementor pages. Let's go click on Icon, and we have 6 options we can choose from. We have the default one with the WPChat logo. You can go with an option that you like the most. Since we're focusing on frequently asked questions, we can go with this one here. After that, click Save. When someone clicks on an FAQ question, the response comes from our chat assistant. The avatar for this assistant can be customized too. On the left-hand side, let's go to Assistant Avatar, and we have 6 options for this one as well. You can click through and find one that you like the most, or you can even add your own. Just upload a profile picture, give it a name, and you'll have your own custom avatar for your website. For now, let's continue with Terra and click Save. Finally, at the bottom, under Sections, we can customize the different labels we see inside the chat assistant. Starting with the Send Us a Message button, we can go into this menu and customize the text here. We can type in something like, "Need some clarity? Chat with us instantly." So now they can click on this button and start chatting instantly on WhatsApp. And if you'd like to add a WhatsApp icon above this button, just toggle this on here, and we now have a WhatsApp icon inside the button. For now, I'm going to toggle that off to leave the focus mainly on our frequently asked questions. So we can click on Save, then head back, or we can customize the label for the frequently asked questions as well. Just click here and customize the text inside this box. We can type in something like, "We get these a lot," to give it some personality and make it a little bit more fun. So we can click on Save, and last but not least, at the bottom, we have the WPChat branding. If you want to keep your chat assistant 100% on brand with your Elementor site, we can go ahead and hide this by clicking on the eye icon beside WPChat branding. And you'll notice it's been hidden instantly. And as I mentioned during setup, if you only wanted to feature your frequently asked questions inside this chat assistant, we can hide the chat button at the top. Beside Send Us a Message, just click on the eye icon, and we can hide the chat button as well. I'm going to leave that visible and click on Save. Alright, so we've now finished setting up our chat assistant, adding FAQs, and customizing it as well. So now let's go to our live Elementor site and see how it works. And here we are now on our live Elementor website, and on the bottom right corner we can see the WPChat button. Once clicked, it will instantly open up our chat assistant, and it looks fantastic. We've customized it to match our website, and it works really well with our Elementor page. At the top, we have the header that we customized, followed by the button to chat on WhatsApp. It says, "Need some clarity? Chat with us instantly." If we go ahead and click on that, it will ask us which platform we'd like to talk on. We can select WhatsApp and start chatting instantly. This helps you easily build stronger relationships with potential leads or customers through real-time personalized conversations. Plus, you also reduce response times and increase conversions by answering questions right when interest is high. Let's not forget about our FAQs, which is why we're here in the first place. So if we head back, we have our FAQs at the bottom. And just like I showed you inside the preview, when a site visitor clicks on a question, we see the question pop up, and we have WPChat's response. The chat assistant matches our customization as well, and we have Terra as our assistant avatar. Let's try another one. If we go with the second question here, we see the question at the top, followed by the response once again. And you might have noticed we've got a search bar here too. If we're looking for a specific question, let's say about custom websites, we can type in the word custom, and WPChat will automatically show questions that match the search term at the top of the FAQs. So this makes it easy to find the exact answers they're looking for. Visitors can get instant answers to their most common questions 24/7, even when you're offline. And that's how we can add an FAQ widget onto your Elementor page using WPChat. But it's only the beginning of what you can do with the plugin. You can add multiple support agents, build interactive chat funnels to guide customers, and track everything with detailed analytics, all inside your Elementor website on WordPress. If you have any issues, our support team is always here to help. And make sure to subscribe to WPChat for more tutorials on boosting engagement, automating replies, and growing your business right from your WordPress website. Thanks for watching.